What is going on, guys? So in today's video, we are going to be talking about a very big problem that is around the world and especially in the developed countries. And so we're going to be talking about this very big problem, and we are going to be talking about a really nice solution. And if you stay until the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you a couple of extra tips and tricks to make this method even better and more effective. All right. So if you Google something like this, you're going to see a lot of data, a lot of statistics. And if you open one of the results here, like I have, you're going to see a map, right? You're going to see, so if you go to the United States, you're going to see that it's 36.2%. So if I go in here, 36.2%, and this is of the population. So that is kind of what you see. All of this developed world, right? Especially the developed world, actually. Right, if you go to Australia, 29%, US, 36%, Mexico, 29%, right? Depending on the country you go, you're going to see that this is a big problem. The UK, 27.8%. So obesity is a big problem around the world, right? And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be promoting a really good offer here in ClickBank using a very innovative method that you probably haven't seen yet. Okay, it's a very cool method that is going to provide a lot of value to your users. All right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to pick an offer. Okay, and then I'm going to show you the method. All right, so here we are in ClickBank's marketplace, and so without kind of going through the offers, I just want to tell you briefly the three types of my favorite offer, the three types of offers that I like to promote, I should say. And that is business, making money online, finance, anything having to do with money, building wealth, financial independence, health and fitness, which we're going to be promoting today, and self-help. This area right here, really good. These are the three main areas that are always going to be making money because they have to do with your psychology, shall we say, right? Because making money, you need money, right? We're not living in a world where you get things for free. You need to have money in order to buy food, provide the shelter, etc. Staying fit, health and fitness, probably even more important than making money because, as they say, as the common wisdom is that there's no amount of money in the world that can provide you with very good health, right? So there's lots of diseases out there that even with the best medicine, the best doctors, the best hospitals, unfortunately, it's not really going to help. So as they say, another really good quote is an ounce of prevention is more important than the pound of cure, right? So that's what we're going to be talking about, health and fitness. And then self-help, that has to do with your own being, you're improving yourself, public speaking, dating, marriage, relationships, being more confident, stuff like that. That is all self-help. And so having said that, we're going to go into health and fitness here, and we're going to look at some really good offers here, right? So first thing we want to do is we want to do by gravity, high to low, and we want to get an idea. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through the offers. All I want to do is I want the offers that are winning. I want to work with winners. I don't want to work with losers, okay? I don't want to take an offer that is crappy, is low quality, and try to make it the best, right? I don't want to, you can't really do that. So I'm looking at winners, and then I'm looking at the list. I'm trying to see offers that I understand what they're doing, right? So Java Burn, I kind of have an idea, but it's still not clear. I don't have no idea what this is. Okay, I have no idea. I don't want to read pages. I'm lazy. Like, it has a high gravity, great, but I have no idea what this does. Java Burn, okay, I kind of know like 50% or 40%. Okay, this one, dental drops. Okay, I kind of have a better idea having to do with dental teeth. Okay, and then I come to this offer, right? I stumble upon this offer, the smoothie diet. Okay, right away, this is an offer I understand. And this is not the only offer. This is the first offer on this list today that we're going through this list that I kind of understand what's happening. Okay, now you can go down this list and you can take a look at some of the other offers, right? We have Okinawa Flat Belly Tonic. We have Custom Keto Diet. All of these are going to be good offers, right? Provided that you understand what they mean. So, for instance, Flat Belly Tonic is it makes sense. Custom Keto Diet, right? Self-explanatory, okay? I have no idea what this is. Okay, diabetes freedom, I understand that. No idea what this is. I mean, I can kind of guess, but I don't want to guess. No idea what this does, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this the smoothie diet, right? It has a gravity of 213, so it's not a dud. It's more of a stud. And we're gonna take a look. We're gonna open up the main page here, and we're gonna open the affiliate page. Okay, so this is the consumer page. Okay. Actually, no, this is the affiliate page. Excuse me. This is the affiliate page. You can come here and you can take a look at all the links. And what's nice about it is you can link to the so-called pre-sale page. Okay, this is a lot better. You're not linking directly to the offer, to the landing page. You're linking to the pre-sale page. And this is their main page. And what I want to look at is I want to make sure this is a legit page. It's not, not found. It actually exists. It's a good page. It's quality. It looks nice. It's a fairly long landing page. It has all elements of a quality landing page. It has a little coupon here. There's a little proof widget, the buying widget, the proof buying widget, as we like to say. And then you have pre-sale pages. This is very important. You're not going to see this that often when it comes to ClickBank offers. You're not going to see these pre-sale pages all that often. So what we're going to do is we're going to be promoting this offer. So I'm going to hit promote, and I'm going to generate hop link. I got my link. Now, you can save this link. I'm not going to save it because I'm going to come back to this page. You can save it or come back to it, all right? And you can essentially, when you actually going to start promoting, and that way you can actually start to promote that link, all right? So the next thing, guys, we want to do is there's a couple of really interesting things I want to show you, all right? So if you Google for a Calorie Met Calculator, you're going to have this first result. If you open that up, right, this is essentially a calculator that gives you values, how many calories you burn for 800 plus activities, okay? Because depending on the activity, right, you're going to be burning different amounts of calories, provided that, you're the same person, right? So if I take your weight and I take the kind of activity you're doing and the amount of time you're doing, I can calculate the amount of calories you're burning. And this is awesome because it gives people an idea, right? So we have 800 plus activities. We have something called a MET value, right? And MET stands for metabolic equivalent of task. And these values are a way to estimate how many calories are burned during a specific physical activity, according to the American Council on Exercise, okay? And this is great because a lot of people, they happen to overestimate the amount of calories they burn. I know I did that personally with various activities, okay? I was using a fitness tracker and told me one thing, and at the end of the day, I wasn't burning that much calories, okay? I was burning less calories, okay? So here you have something called a guide here, right? So you can link to this guide, you can do that. But we're going to be doing something else. And if you go in here, you have a calculator, right? So you can put the weight. Let's say you're 90 kilos. Let's say you're doing the activity for 30 minutes. And let's say we select the bicycle. Let's say you're bicycling. And you can select an activity description. Let's say it's leisure, slow, light effort. You can say calculate, and you just burn 306 calories in 30 minutes. Because the MET is 680, right? So if you go back here and you say bicycling, you see it says that bicycling to from work self-selected pace. It's 6.8, right? And that is how much calories you're burning, right? Because it says this is the MET 6.8, bicycling 10 to 11.9 miles an hour, leisure, slow, light effort. So let's say I want to do bicycling and I am doing racing. So I pick racing and I just burned 540 calories. So almost double. Not exactly, but almost double. Almost 100%. Probably more like 80%. But still, this is because this is a MET of 12. And if we go back here, you have bicycling 16 to 19 miles an hour, racing, not drafting, which is 12. And if you're doing bicycling greater than 20 miles an hour, you have 15.8. So if you go back here and you do greater than 20, calculate, you have 711 calories. So that is a huge difference from, doing just, your leisurely, right? Leisurely is 306. And if you do greater than 20 miles an hour, you're burning 711, provided your weight, your activity time, because people that weigh more, they burn more, right? People that weigh less, they burn less, because if you have more weight, if you weigh more, you need to expend more energy to move yourself the same amount as compared to a person that weighs less. So very important to understand. Okay, so we have these at-home activities. This is for you have your stats here, you have your sports and leisure, stuff like that. You can kind of read about it right here. Sleeping, it has a MET of almost 1. Watching TV, 1. You're still burning stuff when you're not really engaging in vigorous physical activity. But what you guys need to understand is this is very important. So you can go out and build this calculator if you want, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But we're going to be doing something else. If you now Google create a custom calculator, you're going to have this first result here. Okay, we're going to open it up and we're going to create a very, very simple calculator. Okay, and so the site that you want to go is you want to go to calconic.com. You're going to go in there, you're going to sign up for your free plan. I am logged in right now into my calculators here, and I have here a calculator, right? So all you have to do is you want to do create new, and you can use a template, and you can just pick body mass index. Okay, because that is another thing, is that you specify the weight and the height, and according to that combination of two elements, of two variables, shall we say, you're going to have something called the body mass index. So I basically clicked on use template, and now if I go into here, my calculators, I have this calculator here. So if I open it up, you're going to see it. So let's say my weight is, let's preview this actually. Let's say my weight is 100, and let's say my height is 180, right? That's like, let's say for the sake of argument, that's like 5'11", okay, almost 6 feet. So that's 100 kilos. And it says that my body mass index is 30.9. So according to this, 25 to 30 is overweight, 30 to 35 is obese. So the higher this index is, the more chance I'm obese. However, if I put that my weight is 80 kilos, it's going to put me to 24.7, which is normal range. Normal range, healthy 25 to 30, okay? And so what you guys can do is we can switch. I created this calculator from a template. We can switch to an editor mode, right? And we can do anything that we want here, right? We can change these variables. Look at this. I can click on an element and I can change things around. This is the second element. I have this graph. This is the third element. I have this thing. This is the fourth element. And I have this thing with the fifth element. Now, all I have to do is click this plus button here, and I can add an element group, a title. I can add information. So I just click on this and I just added information. So once I click on it, I can change, I can do something like next steps. Okay, next steps or learn more. And what I can do, guys, is I can have a link here, right? It looks like you can use some help to lose weight, or it looks like you can lose weight in order to feel better and fitter about yourself. Okay, and then you can do something like click here to learn more. Now there's a special way to do links here. Okay, it tells you right here, this is the link name and this is the URL. That's called a markdown format. It's very, very simple. So if you want to have all of this as a link, it's not going to be HTML. All you have to do is put this inside parentheses here, right? Actually inside square brackets, and then this inside parentheses, and this is going to be your link. So if we go back to our ClickBank offer right here, okay, we're going to do promote. I'm going to do generate hotline. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to paste this link. Okay, and now it's a link. And now if I close this, it's all saved. I have a link. And what's nice about it, I can preview this and take a look at this one, right? It doesn't matter what I choose, what I don't choose. I can do click here to learn more. Let me show you something interesting. What we can do is we can make it conditional. Okay, so if I click on this, so let's say I'm just looking. I'm back on this thing, right? Just want to go slow for you guys. I click on this. I click on this. I go to advanced and I say enable conditional. And I create a rule. And I say if this number 4 is greater than 30, number 4 more than 30, okay, it's going to show this. It's only going to show this if the body mass index is greater than 30, all right? So if I close this, I preview this, it doesn't show. But if I say I'm like, let's say 110 kilos, my body mass index is 34, and it says it looks like you can lose weight in order to feel better about yourself. But if I do this, then I'm fine. You see how awesome it is? It's actually, it depends on, you know, what you are. I'm not showing this all the time. It depends on what you choose. So if I say, let's say 50 kilos, I'm a skinny guy. I have 15. It's almost like I'm severely underweight, right? Let's say I'm like 6'1" or something, or 6 feet. 182 is about 6 feet. And I weigh, you know, I weigh 60 kilos. I'm kind of underweight. I'm kind of on the skinny side, but let's say I weigh, you know, 150, 160 kilos, next steps, overweight. So what else I can do is I can come back here and I can click on this. And as you can see, it's got these dashes there. That means it's not going to show up all the time. It's actually conditional, okay? So lose weight now. Something like this. And now that's what's going to show there, okay? And I can change it. I can change the style. I can change the text style, the heading. I can change the colors. You know, this is the open sans. I can change the size. Look at that. It's going to change the size for the heading. I can come in here, change the size. All of these great things. Heading 3. Okay, there's lots of great things that I can do. I can change everything. Custom. I can duplicate element, etc., etc. So if I preview this now, right, and I go in here, it says lose weight now. Click here to learn more. If I click here, it's going to redirect me. You know, it's telling me, actually, I have to save it. So I just saved it. I go in here. It says click here, and it's going to redirect to the ClickBank offer. All right. And so once I'm done with it, all I have to do is I have to choose it, and I can essentially preview it. I can click on here, Embed Calculator, and I can actually embed it on any website. Or the other thing I can do is I can click next, and I can share it. There's a direct calculator link. I can share it with other users. So if I copy this, I can go in here, and it's going to show this calculator. It's going to show exactly what the calculator that we created. So you don't need a landing page. You don't need anything. You do not need anything. And remember, guys, you can also link it directly to this offer. So if you do the generate link from ClickBank, it's going to link it to the landing page. If you want to link it to the pre-sale page, you can do that here. All you have to do is copy this, rename this right here, your ID with your ClickBank ID. So let's say this is your ClickBank ID. You can do that. And it's going to redirect it to a so-called pre-sale page. And every link that you click here is going to redirect to ClickBank with your ClickBank ID. So it's kind of like another landing page. And the idea is it's going to help to pre-sell it because it's not selling anything here. It's kind of like talking, it's explaining things, but it's not actually a landing page. Now, if I click anything here, let's say I click here, it's going to redirect to the landing page using my ClickBank Hub ID. Okay? So this is a really solid method. If you use a tool such as Calconic, you can create an awesome calculator, and you can do, if you want to do a calculator like I talked about before, this calories burned MET calculator, like I talked about here, you can do that. The formula is there. You can Google it and you can find the formula. Right here's the formula. It's all there. It's available online. You can do that. If you want to create a BMI calculator, which is what we created here, you can do that as well. This is called a BMI calculator, body mass index calculator. But the point is now we have a calculator. We are redirecting to a pre-sale page. There's a lot of value. It's going to create a lot of sales that way. All right, guys. So I really hope you enjoyed this method. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. And I will talk to you guys real soon.